Hello, guys. Do you like big green candles? If you do, well, this is what we're witnessing today. They're being printed by the second, and Bitcoin is going up like crazy. Something huge just happened. So, welcome to the show. It's going to be quick, but it's going to be very, very effective. I'm here to address everything to do with runes. A magic moment is happening, and I don't want any one of you guys to miss out on this because this is going to be huge. So, welcome to the show. Like the video, subscribe, destroy the like button, and let's get started. Big day today. Starting off with some news. I will start with some of the most important updates in the last 24 hours, actually, as far as crypto is concerned, because big things are happening. It just depends if you're the type of person who is paying attention to major updates in the ecosystem. So the main discussion right now is going to be about runes, but I will also cover other very important things like Solana. Solana climbs 8.1% following VanEck SEC's filing for soar-based ETF. I did say this last week that anything can happen. The next possible thing is Solana ETF. And here we go, guys. It's starting to happen. Van Eyck has been the first one to do it. And based on what happened before, we can also expect other ETF providers to go out there and start filing. And Solana sort of recovered a little bit, went above $150, and it's trading somewhere around there. So the news, which is the most exciting, a couple hours old, says following Van Eyck's application with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) to launch a Solana-based exchange traded fund (ETF), Solana has appreciated 8.1% against the dollar. Apart from Bitcoin, Ethereum, stablecoin, Solana now boasts the highest daily trade volume among all crypto assets on market aggregation platforms. So, VanEck ETF filing catalyzes increase in Solana market value. So, this is a full send statement for Solana. It's now going to claim even a larger market cap. It's unstoppable from here. I think Solana will soon become $1,000 coin. And I can see this ETF getting approved as well, but definitely after Ethereum is approved. So you still have enough time to pick it up, especially right now that it was down and it's not $200 anymore. Big news on Solana. And now, this is today, an hour ago, by the way. Yesterday, there was a big announcement also on Solana. Solana came out and launched what they call block links or blockchain links. These block links or blinks allows you to basically connect any app that you have using a URL. You can add Solana buttons for buying and selling things. So you can sort of integrate Solana in different applications, including Twitter or even your own custom apps. So the competition, guys, is on for blockchains. It's going to be an interesting future. Telegram is doing their own thing with Telegram and Ton, and so on and so forth, and so many other blockchains are sort of fighting for relevancy and activity in the market. But the game is becoming really consolidated right now. So more and more other blockchains, I think, will die. Like Cardano will become more irrelevant, and several others. I've never been a massive fan of Solana because of its tech, but from an investment and speculative point of view, I would be stupid not to buy and to hold a position, even open a long on it. That should last months until the ETF story actually gets to get played out. Okay, so that's something I wanted to share with you guys before we get started and talk about runes. The market overall looks pretty decent right now. Futures volumes up by 18%. Most of it is long right now, and open interest is 1.46%. The volume itself not so much significant, or sorry, the volume of open interest is only $62 billion, same as what it was 2 days ago. So not so much has moved just yet. And if you go to the ETFs, it's hot. The ETF is basically getting a lot of inflows and outflows. Today, minus 2.04% on IBIT. All right, so let's get back to the world of runes, because I know that's what you guys are here for, and that was my promise for today. We talk about runes because it's a very important subject here to talk about. Now, I will pretend that if you're watching this video, you might not be someone who is already familiar with the game of runes and other things like that. I will give you a background of what runes are and what they're all about. Okay, so runes, my friends, are a token standard that is built on Bitcoin. It's sort of think of it like an ERC20 token, but the worst version of it. However, runes are a little bit better than BRC20, for example. Why? Well, the reason is real simple. When the BRC20 was created, it was kind of the way to make tokens on Bitcoin, but it was very inefficient on how it handles UTXOs. It's complicated. It was handling tokens like their NFTs. So the same guy who created the BRC20 came back and created a new standard called Runes, say this is much better. But since this was launched, we have only seen the price go into one direction, only going down. And it's very unfortunate. So right now we're in the moment where runes are down bad by more than 50% since launch. Right now, we can sort of say the market, based on market cap, Dog is still number one, and then you got several others going on in there, right? Let me just do this here so that we can get a much more realistic view based on market cap of these things. I want to go to all and hot based on market cap. Anyway, so the market cap is always manipulated, but the top runes are RSIC, Dog, and several others. And right now the prices are down ridiculously bad. Like I can show you here. If you go to RSIC, this was the first rune project that sort of championed a lot of this stuff. Very innovative at the beginning, but it ended up becoming really, really, really badly. So if you go to market cap, max, for RSIC, I don't know why it's showing like this. But basically, it just launched and then it went down. You can see even in the last 14 days, it's down by 30%. And a lot of people lost hope in these so-called runes. Now, the question is, are runes going all the way down? Should we just forget and be like, okay, all the money we spent on runes are going to zero and we lost money? That is the biggest question for a lot of people right now. Is that the truth? Is that the reality? Is this real innovation, or we basically took money and gave it out to the market like idiots and then we lost? We have to be honest with ourselves. And that is where my reveal on this video comes in. There is rumors, my friends. Rumor says that RSIC, which has been criticized by the community for not doing anything significant since launching the token has only gone down after listing on OKX. And the community is mad, thinking that this guy's rugged. But there's a rumor saying that they're doing all this deliberately. They don't want to come across as shillers or anything. They are building behind the scenes what is known as Runes 2.0. Runes 2.0 is another upgrade on Runes, which RSIC is being rumored to be creating. And this is going to launch an automated market maker kind of exchange, a DEX, which will allow us to trade runes properly, something similar to Uniswap or something similar to Unisat. That is the current story right now. So you might just get surprised at any moment in time where runes come out of the blue and become relevant again. And if you're bearish or discouraged because of the price action, I think you have to pay attention with what's going on with programmable runes. So let's look at what the market sentiment is about programmable runes and what are they. But quickly, I want to show you guys here, remind you that the Go Rush Challenge is still going on CoinW, 20 days to go. If you want to have fun while you're watching the Euro Championship, it's going on right now, you can take advantage of the Go Rush Challenge. You earn points by trading on CoinW, and then you're using those points to make predictions on football matches. And there is $1 million in the prize pool of free money, a lot of different prizes to win. So it's just making trading much more fun by adding an extra activity, which I am participating in personally. If you want to do that, link is in the description below to CoinW, create an account and fund it, and then start trading, have fun. Lots of meme coins. A lot of runes are also listed on CoinW. So make sure you check it out. Link is in the description below. Okay, so moving forward. Programmable runes. What does this entail? So the idea is just now that you can program runes much like do smart contracts on top of runes. Okay, and there have been a lot of people here that are writing articles about it. The sentiment is different, and there is mixed feelings in the community on how people feel about it. There are all those that are saying, runes are, or what do you call programmable runes? They're also calling them prunes, are bullshit. You can see here. Angeliki believes that, or Angel Iki, she thinks that programmable runes are garbage. And you get a lot of people also believing the same, that programmable runes are garbage. Danny here says programmable runes, misleading the market, and on and on and on. So you can tell that if you look at this live stream, right, there is not many people watching right now than if we talk about Solana or meme coins. But if you checked 2 months ago, when we talked about runes, we had thousands of people watching because everybody believed that that was the hype. That was the way. That was the next trend. But now everybody is losing attention. Lots of people gave up on runes. They saw it and they're looking for the next celebrity meme coins to buy into. And I'm here to tell you that I am not like those guys. I am the one guy who is buying aggressively, even more on the dips, and I will be patient on runes. I'll buy, hold, and still talk about it until I get proven right. So when the day that we're waiting for hits, this stream is going to have thousands of people watching. When we're celebrating, like, oh, look, man, we make X amount of money on runes and or whatever. But right now, the narrative of runes is really depressing. Nobody want to talk about it, and people just lost interest. So if you're watching this, I just have one word for you. Do not be like most investors in this market who are only in it when it's already hot, which is the biggest mistake to begin with. You want to be in this place at times like this. Pay attention to the early developments and upgrades and updates. And when the narrative works, you get paid handsomely. So to conclude this live stream, what I would like to tell you guys is that runes are not dead, at least in my books. And I see Angel Force here saying that Leonidas is aggressively promoting Dog to the Moon. Yeah, that's another runes project. Yeah, I mean, Leo is a legend, man. He never stops. Like every day he keeps pumping. It doesn't matter whether the prices are down or up. And I can see that the Dog is going to do well because of that kind of spirit and community that Leonidas has created. he will get rewarded, and people are going to. I mean, when runes pump, they're going to melt a lot of faces. Personally, I've seen this before with BRC20 tokens, and I'm just waiting to see it again with runes. Mostly the best narratives, they start like sub metas. It's only a small group of people that really get obsessed with them. The rest of the market doesn't care, and then boom, it just comes out of nowhere and start ripping and becomes a big meta. But by the time it's a bigger meta, it's a little too late. Just like what happened to Audi. The same exact thing happened. Launch, and then it crashed for months until October, November. That's when we started the BRC20 meta. It became sort of the super cycle for BRC20. We saw SATs and some other tokens. I do believe that this is going to be it again. Is Feed Crypto says, is Runes a community runs project? So Runes is a protocol. It's community run, but mostly with by Cassie, who is the lead developer. But the Runes projects on top of it, like Dog and RSIC, they're also community led, and it's just people doing stuff, trying to get as much action as they can get. So this is RSIC. For those of you who have no idea, I'm still bullish because I'm like, wow, daily trading volume is still $3 million. In a narrative that's completely dead. At least it feels dead. That is a bullish point right there, guys. Market cap, $123 million. To $1 billion, this is already almost, say at $1.2 billion, that's already a 10x. You have to be crazy to think that this is just going to zero. Or at least maybe I'm the crazy one. But I believe that because for RSIC to bounce back to where it was, it basically just have to do 130%. That can happen in one day. Boom. And then we start climbing up to the moon. So if you're looking for great opportunities and you were once in runes but you lost faith, I'm telling you, that is a mistake you're going to make. Like when things go like this, you must always invert. You're supposed to be feeling fearful when selling all your coins and looking for another stupid coin to invest in. Or you're looking at this opportunity. Maybe you don't have any runes. And you're like, these things have been going down. I'm not buying it. Okay. I would say if you didn't buy runes, consider yourself lucky that you didn't buy it at the top because a lot of us bought it and we down it by a lot. So if you didn't buy it then, you're extremely lucky. You just have to now take position on its at its lowest point and watch what happens. Okay, and it seems like the market is bouncing back. Lots of positive news right now going on. Solana pumping, Dogecoin starting to come back, Ordi and all the other stuff is coming back. So do not play yourself. Do you mean there will be another runes project to invest in it, or we just need to hold? Oh, I think we just have to hold what we already have. And when they launch an upgrade, let's say Runes 2.0, it's just going to be a matter of bridging the tokens to the new standard. I think that's what it will be. Nothing we have to do. Will there be another token? I think there could be some tokens that will want to use the 2.0 narrative and want to exploit it. But I can see it happening. Why buy something at $123 million market cap when you can buy it at 10 million? Why do you say you can buy it at 10 million? You think it's going to crash to $10 million market cap? Is that what you're trying to say, Crypto Walk? Because even on launch, it didn't launch at $10 million. It launched at a higher market cap than that at launch already. Dave says Dog and RSIC. Yep, those are great runes for sure. I am bullish on those ones myself too. All right. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you for watching. I can see that I'm a little disappointed that the Runes community is getting smaller and smaller and thinner. It looks like a lot of you guys are giving up. I have like six figures in this thing that I put down, and I'm still bullish and excited about it. But you guys are giving up. So we'll see you at the top. What narrative are you more bullish on? Real assets or runes? Reward assets or runes? I'm more into real reward assets, but I also have a significant play in the runes. I have invested quite a lot, but definitely more into reward assets, Ando, and stuff like that. No, I'm saying 100 is a 10 million market cap with the most unique code in crypto. Let me, you guys keep talking about this 100, 100, 100. Let's have a look. What is this? Is it is it 100 finance or 300 AI or 100 million Inu? Which one is it? Ah, I see. This is the 100 you're talking about. 100, $8 million market cap. It's an AVAX. An AVAX mean play? I don't know. I'm not touching anything AVAX to be fair at the moment. I think it's a dead chain like Cardano. I wouldn't expect much from it. But if you guys know, if you got some high intel about it, let me know. I might look into it, but I'm not I'm not going backwards. Like I'm only focused on innovative projects, new plays, new narratives. I'm not going back to Cardano, Avax, Polkadot, and all that kind of shit. Like I think those ones are they're dead. I would rather be playing around on base or something. All right. But yeah, if you got any high level intel, let me know. Thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time.